Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 3 of Empower. I was thinking about it this morning as I was walking that I always feel better after moving. And even though the me before moving often doesn't want to move or doesn't believe that anything will ever change or that I'll feel connected, empowered, wonderful, and just like in my body after movement. I love that I have created a situation where I move every morning and I always feel better after movement. So trust the process, keep turning up, move every day, and notice from the beginning to the end of your movement what's changed in you. So today we're going to focus on how we put our socks on, and we'll be standing and balancing, not this side because I still don't have my studio right. It'll be over this side, we'll be standing. And yeah, so great. So come lie on your back and we shall begin. Come. So knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, and just arrive. So as you arrive into your body, as you arrive into this moment, I just want you to gauge, we're going to do 1 to 10s. So 1 to 10, some of these questions, they're really hard to answer, but they're a good question to have. So how in my body do I feel right now? How connected to the floor do I feel right now? How in this moment am I right now? When I feel into my chest and my belly, what's the emotional tone of me right now? Noticing the sensations, the felt sense of this moment. For me, there's a sensation just around my diaphragm, and it seeps up into my chest as well. Yeah, it's lovely to be with my sensations of this moment. So it's not a judgment. None of this is judgment. It's just like, oh, this is how I am. Awareness is always the first step in all these things. So begin to rock your knees from side to side. And as you do so, just let yourself feel the massaging of the floor against the back of your body. And you're going to reach your arms out wide into a T as you rock your knees from side to side. And just feel that as you drop your knees to the right, the left side of your chest is opening. So I want you to reach out into your fingertips like you're waking up into your arms, and keep rocking your knees, and just notice that reaching into your arms really enhances or exaggerates the sense of connection through the front of your chest. So as I drop my knees to the left, I'm reaching more towards the right. And as I drop my knees to the right, I'm reaching more to the left. So just feel that. My right side is lengthening as I drop to the left, and my left side is lengthening as I drop to the right. Just another few times, leaning into the side of your body that's on the top. And one more time, each side. Wow, that's really nice. It's really, really lovely. Great. So reach your arms overhead. So now your arms rest on the floor. So gauge the movement capacity of your arms. So maybe you have one elbow that's bent because there's discomfort. So always you're trying to find, oh, where am I comfortable? And therefore, this is my healthy range, not where am I most uncomfortable and I'm going to force myself to do something in that range. So find your range of comfort. Nice. And now drop your knees from side to side. And now as you reach your knees over towards the right, lengthen your left arm upwards. And as you reach your knees over towards the left, lengthen your right arm upwards. And so now I'm reaching. Oh, it's very nice. Lengthening through the belly, lengthening through the deep psoas. So when I drop my knees to the right, my left arm lengthens upwards. And as I reach the left, my right arm reaches upwards. Nice. So bring your arms beside you, push your elbows into the floor, And then roll up and down along your spine. So just lifting up through your hips. And then rolling down along your hips, along the spine. And so as you roll, feel like you're able to massage your back like bread dough, and that you're easing out any stronger sensations. But you're doing this by listening to your body and moving deeply from a place of wellness. As you travel up and down, as you really sink into the floor and then rise deeply upwards, how do you find your body? How do you find this in your body? Nice. Walk your feet a tiny bit closer together and then rise up and pause. You're not so high, you're a little bit up. Push your elbows into the floor and then draw your right knee up towards you. And as your right knee comes towards you, your bum is going to drop down a tiny little bit. And then lengthen your right leg long and lift your bum as you lengthen your leg long, and it reaches out so your two thighs are the same height as each other. Bend your right knee, your bum drops a little bit, and then lengthen your leg long, surging into your heel. Bend your knee, squeeze it in. And I want you to really focus on the bend of your knee here. So feel like you're holding on to something at the back of your knee, and then you lengthen your leg long. Bend your knee, squeeze it as close to you as you can. Heel towards your bum, long. One more time. Bend your knee, heel towards your bum. Feel the grip of the back of your knee. And long. Super. Bring your foot to the floor, drop your bum down. Pause. Just let that settle. Just deepening into your belly, deepening into your breath. Feel the floor beneath you. And just really landing into the weight of you, landing into the sensations of your body as you track your wellness, as you monitor the ranges that are possible in different directions. So pushing your feet down, lift your hips up, and then draw your left knee up towards you. And as you draw your left knee up towards you, you're going to draw your heel towards your bum, your knee towards your chest, and your bum will drop down a little bit. And then surge long into your left heel, thighs are the same height. Bend your knee, squeezing back of the knee, and then lengthen long. Bend your knee, squeeze the back of your knee, and lengthen long. One more time. Bend your knee and really feel I am squeezing the back of my knee deeply. And lengthen long. Super. Foot to the floor, drop your bum down. Pause. Last movement on the floor. So bring your right ankle to rest on top of the left knee, and then just gently rock from side to side here. You're just noticing that there's a difference from going to the left side and going to the right side. Left side, right side. Nice. Left side, right side. And then lift your left foot off the floor and let that squeeze your whole right leg towards you. And then touch the floor with your toes. Draw your knee towards you. Toes. So flex into the right foot. Engage into the right calf. And really feel like your right knee is connected and strong, but you're only going as far as what it's comfortable with. Nice. Other side. So right foot on the floor, left ankle resting on top of the right knee. And then rock this from side to side. Just having a sense of easing one way, easing the other. Hearing your body as you do this. Nice. Come back to center. Lift your right foot off the floor. Notice what that does. Touch the floor. Squeeze it up. Touch the floor. Squeeze it up. Touch the floor. And again, squeeze it up. Touch the floor. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Super duper. So roll over and push up into your downward dog, all the way back. So your hands are on the floor, your feet are on the floor, and you're lengthening back through your hips. I really like that sense of leaning into the wellness of me, into my range. So for me, first thing in the morning, I'll always bend my knees in the beginning and then lengthen. I'm just finding out, how is this moment in my body? I'm always wiggling in my downward dog, so maybe move a bit, lean into the sides of your hips, the sides of your ribs, bend your a little bit down. How do you connect to the strength in many different directions? So strength isn't only organized completely symmetrical in normal life. If you're going to try and push the plug in behind the Hoover or behind the washing machine, you bend down, you turn sideways, you reach, and then you push. And so we have to push in many different directions. And so just feel that in your body. How many different ways can you change your pelvis, which is changing the weight traveling down into your legs, into your arms? Super. Drop your knees down, sit your bum back, child's pose, pause. So right now, your knees are bending, but they're passive. They're being bent by the fact that you're in this position and you're lying on your legs. I'm not engaging the muscles of the backs of my knees. So just notice that. Right now, your knees are passive. Okay? But as soon as you go to rise up, your knees will become more engaged. Okay? Because you've just pushed into your feet to rise up. So we're going to look at how we use our knees and our torso together. So rounding your back, look towards your navel, cat pose, and then arching your back, looking forward. And so just move from rounding into arching. Really enjoy the movement of your spine. That sense of your center, your heart center dropping forward, and your heart center pulling back into your body. So travel with your heart. Connect to the movement of your heart. Feel the deep of you in motion. The deep of you expressing. So life is motion. Life is movement. So right now, your heart is beating. And also, it's been moved by your breath. But now also, it's been moved by your spine and your ribs. So you are in flow, in life, in this moment as you move. So cool. So lengthen your right leg long behind you so your toes are on the floor. Okay, and then draw your right knee up and try and squeeze your right knee towards your collarbones or towards your chest. You're not dropping your head down. Okay, stretch your right leg long, toes are on the floor. Really lean back into your calf because your toe is on the floor. And then bend your knee and try and bring your knee as close to your collarbones, your armpit as you can. And then again, lengthen. Your back is arching maybe a little bit. And then as you draw your knee up, your back is rounding a little bit. Nice. One more time. Lengthen, toes on the floor, stretching into your heel. And then bending, knee comes up towards your collarbones. Feel the squeeze of the back of your knee, the lift of your foot towards your bum. This is now an active movement of the knee. Nice. Other side. Lengthen the left leg long. Heel pulls away with your toes on the floor. And then draw your knee up toward your collarbones, rounding your back. Leg long, lean into your calf. Knee up, keep your head looking at the floor rather than tucking under and looking back towards your hips. One last time. Long, leaning into your calf. And then bend, squeezing your knee towards you. Pull your foot towards your bum. Squeeze your knee a little bit more. Walk your feet forward. And slowly roll all the way up to stand. Fix your trousers as always. Everything. Cool. So, stand beside the wall. And you can either stand quite close to the wall because we're going to lean our shoulder kind of or our elbow towards the wall rather than our hand. So, let's see. This is not all that solid. We'll see. Okay. So, lean into your right foot and just feel like you're just near the wall. You're not on the wall, but you're very close to the wall when you stand on your right foot. Feel how your center of gravity is moved over beyond both feet. And I stand only on the right foot. I'm way over towards the right when I do that. Both feet, I'm away from the wall. On the right foot, I'm near the wall, okay? But not on the wall itself. So I'm going to move a little bit out because I was really against the wall, okay? Nice. So the next movement you're going to do is you're going to stand on your right foot. You're going to lift the left foot up and you're going to bring your left foot to your right knee. But the wall is there, so you're just going to lean your elbow on the wall or your shoulder and you're just going to touch your left foot. Putting on my socks, I'm putting on my shoes. Nice. Bring your foot to the floor. That was your socks. Now you're going to put your shoe on. Lean into the right foot, lift the left foot up and lean forward. And really reach, imagine shoe, shoe, toes, shoe. Massage your foot while you're here. Just give thanks for this amazing foot. Wiggle your toes with your fingers. Push into the ball of your foot. Massage into the heel. Nice. See the way you're working? You're in a similar shape to what we were a minute ago on the floor, but now we're much more active because we're balancing as well. Nice. Come all the way back. Other side. So stand near the wall on the left side and bring all the weight into the left leg, and you should be close to the wall but not on the wall. So just do that a few times. I can bend my elbow and tap the wall, but when I bring both feet to the floor, I'm away from the wall. So bring your weight into your left. You can tap the wall with your elbow. And then both feet to the floor. Okay. All the weight into the left leg. Left elbow to the wall. Lift your right foot up. Lean forward and just touch your right foot. My elbow's on the wall if I need it or not. See what you want. But it's there. You can grab yourself if you need to. Come all the way up. Both feet to the floor. And then back again. So leaning towards the left, all the weight into the left. Come forward. And then this time you're going to massage your foot. Just really appreciating your right foot. Wiggling my toes, moving my foot, massaging into the arch of my foot, the heel. Notice how you're balancing on one foot and your ankle is resting on your knee. This is similar to the pose that we did on the floor, where we put our foot on our knee and we rocked and we rolled. So nice. And then foot to the floor. Nice. Hands to your hips. So your job today is to notice, because possibly you're barefoot, it's in the morning, so you're going to put shoes on at some stage today and just catch yourself in that moment. Or you're going to change your trousers. How do you change your trousers? How do you put your socks on? How do you put your shoes on? Nice. So one more movement on the floor. Come on down. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Great. So start by rounding your back. Reach your hands forward. And then arching your back, fingers to the floor. Lift your chest deeply. Round your back. Reach your arms forward. Fingers to the floor. Lift your chest deeply. Round your back. Reach your hands forward. Arching your back. Lift your chest. So the next time that you round your back and reach your hands forward, lift your foot up so that you touch your toes with your fingers. So I've just put my socks on. And then straighten your leg, bring your fingers to the floor. Other leg. Round your back, reach towards your toes. You've drawn your knee up. You're squeezing your foot towards your bum and your knee is active. This is what we were practicing. Fingers to the floor, tall. So do that a few times. Touch your toes. Sit up tall. Really feel your heart moving. Touch your toes. Sit up tall. Touch your toes. Hold on to your toes and pause there. Now I'm going to round my back more, like I'm bringing my nose down to my belly button. And then fingers to the floor. Sit up really, really tall. Squeeze your shoulders back, lengthen through your spine. Last one. Round your back, reach towards your toes. Hold on to your foot. Pause there. This is the one where I've just stubbed my toe and I'm like, ow, ow. And so all these gestures are things that are really supportive of daily movement. And then fingers to the floor, sit up really tall. Nice. Lengthening, push your sit bones down, surge down into your heels. I'm going to pull my hands back even more so I have a sense of lengthening and really pushing my chest forward. I'm not looking up towards the ceiling. I haven't dropped my head back in any way. Don't do it, okay? So your chin is moving forward. Your chest is moving forward. Feel your breath into the collarbones, into the front of your chest, and just feel the widening and the opening. Nice. Twist. Bring your left hand over towards the right side, twisting. Get taller, get longer, get bigger. Both hands behind you. Nice. And then right hand over towards the left, twisting towards the left. Get taller, bigger, wider, more open. Open your eyes more. Open your face, open your chest. Feel like you're embodying an openness from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Like, where do you not inhabit with openness in your body? And just lean into opening. Nice. Come back to center. Come lie on the floor. All the way down, landing onto the floor. And just roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. So you're rolling deeply around the back of your pelvis and then roll in the other direction. Maybe rock your knees from side to side, feeling that through the whole of your body. Nice. And then pause. And so let's compare the beginning to now. How in your body are you right now? Wow, that's so different for me. How connected to the floor are you right now? Yeah, amazing. How much in present time, right now, this moment, are you? Nice. And when you feel that place in you that was feeling an emotion, when you check in with that, yeah, for me, it's much more balanced and connected. Before it was in the diaphragm and it was spreading up a bit into the chest. And now I feel a sense of diffusion and support. I feel the whole of my body is connected into that place. So for you, how does that feeling of emotion feel right now? Has something changed in the felt sense of what you were feeling? Nice. Oh, sorry, Bear. Oh, sorry. Great. How wonderful. So stay where you are. Stay there. Pause. How yum. That was really nice. So tomorrow is Sunday yum. We're going to be on the floor and we're going to be doing that figure 4 on the floor. I've been assisting all week. And so every time I land on the floor, there's a particular movement that I've been doing. So we're going to be doing that. Have a fantastic day. Really enjoy your Saturday. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Sunday yum. Great. Ciao, ciao. Slán.